Make this a little bit, clarify this point. How complicated is it to bring a case like this to court? A lot to consider: privacy laws, hospital policies related to the release of information, witnesses who may be reluctant to talk because a lot of different issues: fear of retaliation, embarrassment. You trying to make sense of what the impact is that she might have had at this medical health institution. What do you think?
So the counts related to stealing the one individual it seems to be pretty straightforward. The counts related to practicing without a license, once you get in court, they'll be able to get subpoenas. There's also ways, even with HIPAA, to turn over records that you could redact certain things. You could get releases. It's not super complicated once they've now filed charges to get that necessary information. I think once it's tried, a good defense attorney is really going to attack those records to say, listen, she really wasn't acting as an RN. Because remember, she was employed for, I believe, almost 2 years prior, not under or acting as an RN. So, you would really look at those records and say, okay, what's contained in the records that they're saying she actually did wouldn't necessarily qualify for someone acting as an RN. And that would be, a strategy to take as a defense attorney to get this down. Now, the taking of the personal information, I think that's going to be a really hard to overcome.
What could her defense be?
The defense I don't see a defense for taking the personal information. I do see, like I'd stated before, the defense that even though they had given her for those 7 months that label or title as an RN, that she actually was still not performing RN duties. And that's really going to lie in those medical records.